Hello there my fellow holotable heroes, and welcome to another Conquest video guide. You'll be able to find these and all my other guides on my SWGOH Life website, so if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead, check it out. There'll be a link in the description below. In this one I'll be showing you the teams that I use here in Sector 3 to get progress done towards the feats. As always, there'll be YouTube chapters below if you want to skip through, as well as the data disk I had equipped for each of the battles will be displayed on screen for your reference. But before we get into the battles, let's go ahead and check out the feats we actually have to complete here. So we have to complete Evasion Up 50 times, and then we have to win 15 battles with Night Sister Acolyte surviving, gain Retaliate only 15 times, and then 15 battles with a full squad of Geos. So this one probably is going to be the grindiest of all the sectors, I believe, because you have to do 15 battles with Acolyte, 15 battles with Geos, so no way of speed those up like maybe Retaliate in Evasion Up. So definitely this sector, I think, at least for me personally, felt like the grindiest of them all. The others kind of were more straightforward. Okay, let's start off with some Evasion Up teams. By no means this will be an exhaustive list, it's just kind of what I like to use, obviously without using Galactic Legends. We have a Bad Batch, I believe both Echo and is it Hunter? They've got an AoE Evasion Up? I think so, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, there we go, we got Evasion Up there with an AoE dispel from Echo. And I think the AoE as well for Hunter will give me Evasion Up as well. I believe so. Let's see. Let's see if... Oh, come on, guys. Still... yeah, there we go. Yeah, so those two give you Evasion Ups. That's 10 Evasion Ups per battle. Another way, obviously, is Han. His Shoulder Shrug gives Evasion Up to all the allies. And then might as well just throw Master Qui-Gon in there for his Master Qui-Gon global feat. If you're already... doing CLS, because you know CLS is really like a free worst case scenario 4-man show. You don't really need a 15 unit with Luke, Han and Chewie's, so you can just throw anything in that 5th slot, whatever feat you need to do really. That is there's a little bit annoying with their stuns, but eventually we'll get through it, I guess. Sure, spend some debuffs just to proc the Amplifier again in Volatile Accelerator. Hit her back, come on. Oh, she dodged. All right, there we go. That's CLS, and for the Evasion Up and Master Qui-Gon. And then for the Acolyte surviving, so 2 different options. So this is the account where I have good Night Sisters, leveling them up for the territory battles, and yeah, they can, you know, handle whatever almost. You can try. Well, I guess John Skywalker could be a tough one because he prevents revives, but anything else a solid Night Sister team should be able to take on here in Sector 3. So even if we do lose Acolyte, we have lots of ways of reviving. We obviously have 2 revives from Zombie, then we have Daka, then we have Marin. So I'm like, why am I even playing this? Let's just go ahead, hit autoplay. Sister should be able to handle this without much problem, especially because Acolyte, she's hiding in stealth, so unless they have AoEs, they can't get to her. So this is from the other account where I have like gear 9, 10 Night Sisters. I wasn't able to find anything that my full Night Sister team could beat, especially obviously not having Marin at gear 12. You can't have her main ability unlocked, so she's not really all that useful. However, we can go back to CLS, Han and Chewie combo, and then just throwing in their Zombie for some extra revives. You know, unless if they maybe get to Acolyte, at least we get 2 revives from Zombie, and hopefully by then we have things under control and Acolyte can stay under stealth. Now these guys, they do have AoEs, but Acolyte being the weakest gets guard on her, so she can't be crit. As well, Chewie will be healing her up whenever he attacks. Anyway, we have to get, I guess, through their tanks first. Let's go ahead, dispel, boom, down goes Pathfinder. Go after Base next, he's annoying. Go after Cheer as well. Yeah, there we go. And finish off Powell. That's it. So you can as well get it done with low star Acolyte, low gear Acolyte if you don't have her leveled up. And now the Geos one. Now this one was a little bit challenging to find something Geos can beat here in Sector 3. I haven't had much luck with getting easy opponents actually. However, the Bounty Hunters, Boss Click Bounty Hunters, it worked pretty well, so looks like if you do have Bounty Hunters, you could do your battles with Geos here. I guess depending on the gear level of your Geos. Geos, they work really well with this data. This set that I have on that includes blind side, because whenever we attack out of turn, we land exposed, and Geos constantly attacking out of turns, constantly stacking up between 4 and 5 exposes on these guys, so they go down very quickly. Okay, just finishing off Bane. I think Boba should die from damage over time, or no, Spy got him. Yeah, so that's the Geo one. Now probably the one that could be tricky as well, but I'm sure we can figure out some cheese. It's for Retaliate. So here I'm just doing Ray and Geos, just for that global Geo feat. Obviously, if you do have Jar Jar in there, you could do full Gungan squad, just in case you don't. It works great on the Ray. Here the name of the game is stall hard as long as you can. Obviously, if you remove data disks, you will be doing less damage, so you can stall easier, but at this point I didn't bother too much. You know, you have to do your 20 battles, you have to beat 20 nodes to get through the sector anyways, so might as well do a few along the way with your not Geos. Geos we had before. Gungans, they both start with G, so I couldn't remember. Gungans, yeah. I think in this battle I got 3 only Retaliate, so definitely something I'll have to come back after I play through and, you know, put some sort of team together that can get a few more per battle, because I don't feel like doing, I don't know, 10 battles, or, but it's only Retaliate 15 times, so I guess doing 4 or 5 battles on a data chron node wouldn't be too bad anyways. So that's for this one. Now if you don't have obviously leveled up Geos, this is from the other account. I do have Gear 8 Phalanx. You could just run him again under, yeah, you guessed it, CLS, Han and Chewie, and then I'm just throwing Captain Han in there in case my Phalanx gets taken out by an AoE. Captain Han can go ahead and revive him and bring him back. Phoenix is a good node because they're very durable because of Kanan's unique. So the first things first, we want to get everybody stunned and or dazed so they can't counterattack once we hit full auto, and you should be good to go. So I'm just kind of doing stunning them one at a time. They're dazing, so Han's basic will daze. So I'm just trying to get things under control here, so we can go ahead and get Retaliate now for the first time in this battle, get a stun on Chopper, so everybody's stunned. We can just go ahead and hit full auto. The other guys will die off from damage over times where they get a turn, but we got so much turn meter removal on this squad that Kanan never takes a turn, which means he will never die. And just hit full auto, and in this battle I think I got it 5 times in this account. So I guess if you do 3 battles like these, it's not too bad. Or maybe there's a team that can, you know, speed things up. I didn't have too much time yet to look into cheese. I always do that at the very end to see what's left over. Just let the battle run out, 5 minutes passed, timeout, but it will still count. So I think I'll go and check out now how many I got in this battle. So I got 5. Again, you know, doing 2-3 battles like this, I guess it's not too difficult. Okay, now let's go back to my main account just to show you the progress after playing through these 3 sectors, through the sector 3, just to show you where I'm at, what I still need to come back and do. Yeah, Acolyte, well, just be, I guess, farming Acolyte battles on the data chron node. Retaliate, same thing, I'll just be, I guess, hitting the data chron node. And finally, yeah, 15 Geo battles. I'll try it out if I can make it work on data chron or not, because Night Sisters here in Sector 3 are quite challenging. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Hopefully it was useful and helpful, just showing you some of the teams I used here. Kind of feats are kind of straightforward. I mean, in general, it's a kind of repeat every sector. You have to do battles with the Night Sisters, you have to do your battles with Imperial Troopers, you have to do your battles with Gungans. That's essentially, that's essentially every sector, isn't it? So like, this volume of Conquest, I don't feel like it, you know, you need to be as creative as previous ones. It's pretty much doing the same thing in every sector. Anyway, 2 more sectors to go, so I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.